It's a really, really sad and interesting day for fans of these people in the WWE. WWE, as of about an hour ago, have released a slew of people that they weren't really using anyway. They've come to terms in the release of Billy Kidman, Kurt Angle, Drake Maverick, Kurt Hawkins. You can read your screen. I don't need to say the names. But I will be going through several names that shock me and ones that AEW or Impact or whoever will pick up. We'll also be discussing whether or not this has anything to do with the fact that the pandemic is causing this. And the answer is obviously yes. Without the pandemic, all the other companies are out of business. And since WWE doesn't have to worry about the other companies, them going to other companies for a while, maybe 3, maybe 4 months or so, until they can get on TV and things like that, they can release them without any real worry. The reason why WWE didn't release them in the first place was because McMahon and the higher-ups are afraid that WWE built their names and invested a lot of time into characters, unless you're EC3 or Eric Young. They were afraid, afraid, that there's no other word for it, afraid. They were afraid that they would put all that time and effort and money into these characters, and then some of the company just swoops them up there and uses all the effort, and then it's on their show, kind of like WWE does anyway. I don't think EC3 was the name that WWE created, don't you think? Or Eric Young, or Keith Lee. I mean, WWE steals a lot of characters and names and gimmicks, and even catchphrases are the same. Keith Lee still says, something about on me, and then Dr. Jacobic still says, feast your eyes. Oh yeah, Keith Lee says, bask in my glory. He's been saying that since Ring of Honor and freaking PWG and stuff like that. He's been saying it forever. So WWE barely changes anything. They barely change anything. But at least Keith Lee got to keep his name. AJ Styles got to keep his name. And WWE's not going to be stupid enough to release AJ Styles by himself. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. I believe he signed a contract anyway, and they can't do that. But it's very, very interesting. I mean, the news is going to be freaking insane. You're going to see WrestleMania. You're going to see What Culture, JD, every fucking body talking about this. I decided to get in before everybody else there and talk about this one. So, like I said, the reason why they're doing this is because there's no competition for them to jump to for at least until September. At the, not earliest, but maybe August it'll be okay. But the point is not within not tomorrow, not next month either. So it took about a month or so for WWE doing empty shows to realize that everybody else is doing empty shows, if they're even on the air, and they can't go to them. Impact has no taping scheduled, MLW has no taping scheduled, etc., etc. Even GCW, which was bucking the trend and had a big crowd, basically the day of, and the following week there, they had almost nobody there except for crew or whatever. Even GCW, who doesn't really give a shit, even they're not doing any shows anymore. So this is a big fucking deal. Who knows if more names are going to be released as the days goes on. But, so as I look at the list here, the biggest surprise of this entire list is Heath Slater. I honestly thought Heath Slater was a lifer. I thought he was going to be there forever, just doing nothing, the Brooklyn Brawler. I thought he would be there forever. Aiden English, it's about damn time. Kurt Angle, kind of a shock because doesn't he have a Legends deal or whatever? They weren't going to use him again anyway because he retired or whatever, and he probably can't go anymore. But yeah, Drake Maverick, his name wasn't really mentioned on TV anymore, and the 24/7 title isn't really doing anything, so I'm not surprised about him being gone, but I'm shocked because I know Impact would... Okay, here we go. Here we fucking go. which ones would be best in the higher echelons of wrestling, the Impact Wrestlings, or maybe even AAA. I don't know AAA like that. I know Impact Wrestling, I know MLW, I know NJPW, I know, of course, AEW. So I think those four. Those four. So MLW would be the lowest one on the totem pole. NWA also is another option as well. Where would these wrestlers be best at, like when things go back to normal per se? Because, oh, also in case you're wondering, they were fired. These people were fired. If their contracts ended, then they can go on any show the next day, like with Dean Ambrose. These people were fired, early or whatever, and they wanted to release from the contract, and that means they can't do anything for 90 days. That's it. You can't do anything for 90 days. So, with that being said there, after the 3 months is over, they can't, nothing's really working right now anyway. So they can't go to the indies and build a name over there. They can't hone their craft anywhere else there. These people that were fired from WWE literally can't go anywhere. And WWE loves that. Maybe about 2 weeks ago, I don't know who said it, but someone said there, maybe it was on one of the podcasts I listened to, that WWE could actually release people at any point there because there's nowhere for them to go. Because everyone else is having a budget crisis when it comes to their roster, and they can't really run shows. So it would be the perfect time for WWE to do this, and lo and behold, this happens. Let me see something right here. American Airlines stock or whatever. Let me see if their shit's up or down. It's not great. It's not great. It's like $12 a share in the past 6 months or so. 28. It's not great. It's not good. It's not bad either. Okay. They're like in a limbo. They're like in a limbo right now. Okay, like usual. Okay, so they have nowhere to go. So WWE can release them now without worrying about them going other places to build up other places. That's the main thing. They do not want these people to build up other places. And because no other places can do that, they're effortlessly releasing any talent at all. Remember last year when AEW was hot and everything was booming and everything? They wouldn't release nobody. The only person they released was before AEW was really announced was freaking Sean Spears, the Perfect 10. Then when the AEW was announced, nobody was able to get out of there. And now that AEW can't do any shows anymore, they're more than happy to release whoever the fuck they want, whether you like it or not. But what's interesting on this list here, what's very interesting on this list here, is that a certain name who wanted to get out of the contract was not able to, and that's Mike Bennett. Maria's husband. Mike Bennett wanted his release 3 times and was always denied it because they have big plans for him. Yeah, right. So, maybe he's on the list later on. That's the big one. They have no plans for Mike Bennett at all. Let's be honest. So, Drake Maverick can still do his thing. I think in the end he'll go back to Impact Wrestling. He would be a good fit over there. I don't think MLW will take him. Let me see here. AEW, maybe AEW, but they're not really that smart with creativity stuff over there. I think he likes doing creative stuff, so I think he'll go back to Impact Wrestling. Kurt Hawkins, he left the Indies. He's probably going to look back to the endings. I would say he's going to go to MLW. I don't think anybody else really wants him. The Good Brothers, NJPW for sure. NJPW wants them back. Didn't they sign a new freaking three-year deal or whatever for like $1 million each or $500K each or some shit? Didn't they sign a new deal this a few months ago? That's weird. Heath Slater, either he's gonna go. He may go to Impact. He has a unique look. And he may want to be used more, and maybe go with his boy Rhino over there in Impact. So I wouldn't be surprised if that happened. If he doesn't go to Impact, I think he's gone from the business. EY, either MLW or AEW. I can see his dark brooding character working well over there, and maybe if he wants to go back to Impact, he could, but I think either MLW or AEW for Eric Young. EC3, AEW or Impact. AEW or Impact. I think they need strong, charismatic people in AEW more and more, and I think EC3 would have something to prove over there. So I think EC3 will be a good fit for AEW. And of course, Impact's going to treat him well because they actually have brains over there. Aiden English, either he goes to MLW or he's out of the business. I don't think he has a lot of passion for the business, honestly. When I look at him, I don't think he has a lot of passion for the business. He has a great looking physique. His mic work is good, but I think his character is not really good for the business. Maybe, just maybe, NWA would take him. He has a classic look to him because he was Simon Gotch for the Vaudevillains. I think Eddie English would do really good in NWA. NWA, MLW, or out of the business. Leo Rush, fired again. For who knows what this time. He probably didn't learn his lesson, like duh. So he'll probably go to MLW. I don't think Impact would take him because he has an attitude problem. AEW, I don't think so either. He's not good enough to be a junior. He's good. He's good in the ring. I'm not gonna lie, but and MWA may take him, but I don't think so. So we'll see. But MLW or out of the business. I think he's done, which is sad because he's a really good talent. So Billy Kidman, IRS, Fit Finley. I have no idea what their kayfabe name was. Pat Buck, Sean Devari, Scott Armstrong, Sarah Stock. I don't know what Sarah Stock is. Shane Helms and take me seriously, Mr. Lance Storm. Bill Kidman's been around for a while, so is Fit Finley. Sean Devari just got there. Scott Armstrong's been in there for a while. Lance Storm just got there. And Shane Helms just got there. So, yeah, let me see if this page refreshed over here. Any more names as I talk? Oh, shit. Oh, there it is. Oh, goddamn. So, Sarah Logan. I think I didn't already say her. Mike Chioda, Eric Young. Or Eric Rowan. Okay. Don't call him Eric Rowan. Oh, finally. Thank Jeebus. The Colognes are finally gone, wasting the freaking payroll. So, okay, so the Colognes are out. Colognes, they're out of the business. They're just gone. No one's going to take them. No one's going to take them. They're too lax. They're gone. MLW at best. MLW at best. Roman, that's fucked up. They built him up for a while. And yeah, he was doing nothing. I think they could have did something with him, but he may join his brother in AEW. He could go to Impact. There's a lot of weird shit going on in Impact, and I think his character would be good for that. So, Impact or AEW for Rowan. He's not good enough for NJPW. Why is Mike Chioda there? Isn't he a referee? Anyway, yeah. So, yeah. So that's my picks on who's going to go where. There's a lot of stuff happening here. These are the tweets that they gave out. So yeah, do you think I'm wrong in any of the places that these people should go? Let me know in the comments. Where do you think they should go? Let me know in the comments below. That's it for now. Glack off.